All right. So, as you guys, some of you wanted to go through some staking, that's what I'm going to go through today. I'm going to go through what I have staked, where I have it staked, and just kind of like the process of how I got it from the exchange to where I have it staked. And then I'm also going to go through what I'm going to be staking coming up, and then, kind of where I'm going to stake that. So we'll get started. There's no PowerPoint. It's just kind of be conversation based and just kind of go through it. But the first one that I have staked is Algorand, and I bought Algorand on Coinbase Pro, and then I transferred it from Coinbase Pro to my ledger, and then I downloaded the Algorand wallet. And then what I did is I linked my ledger to the Algorand wallet, and it automatically earns rewards on the Algorand wallet, and it also syncs to the ledger. And obviously that my algos are parked in my ledger, so they're completely safe. And I'm still getting rewards. So that's the number one. And then I have Cardano, which I have it in my Exodus wallet, Atom Exodus wallet, and Solana Exodus wallet. And the process was I bought those also on Coinbase Pro, and then I transferred it to Exodus. And then once you have it in your Exodus wallet, there's some options. You'll see the option where you can just stake it. And I haven't looked into kind of where I am with the rewards, but they should already be updating. And then I'm going to be staking PancakeSwap. So I bought PancakeSwap on crypto.com. And then I transferred my PancakeSwap to my Trust wallet. And then I have PancakeSwap on the Trust wallet. And I'm actually going to show you guys. Let me share my screen. All right, good. Can you guys see my screen?
Yeah, I can see it.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So with PancakeSwap, so this is the website, right? PancakeSwap.finance. And when you get into the website, this is what comes up. I like going through Twitter. So what I do is I go to Twitter, and then I go to PancakeSwap's Twitter account, and there's the website. And the reason I do that is because sometimes when people type it in or they look it up on Google, there's a couple different things that come up, and usually next to the site, they'll say like ad, meaning that somebody's paying for that ad to be on there. And it's usually kind of a different, website. And then you go on there, and that's how, there's been people that have lost once they connect because it's not the actual website. So then I go here to PancakeSwap, and I'm kind of going to show you guys. So I have I'm on the laptop. You guys are seeing my laptop screen, and then I have my phone as well. So you press connect, and here are different wallets, right? You have MetaMask, Trust Wallet, Math Wallet, so on and so forth. And I like to use Wallet Connect. So Wallet Connect is a feature that's usually in a lot of the wallets where, so I'm going to click Wallet Connect, and then this QR code comes up. And then I go into my Trust Wallet. So I go into my Trust Wallet. And when you're in Trust Wallet, you go to Settings. And in Settings, there's a thing that says Wallet Connect. So you click on that. And then what you do is you scan the QR code. And then it's going to say connect. And then now your wallet is connected to the site. And as you can see, this is kind of what I have. It's not a lot, but this is what I have. And then you go to, you're going to go to pools. And then here in pools, you see there's auto cake, automatically restaking, or manual. So if we do the auto, you see right here, there's an APY of 105.58%. And obviously that should indicate more or less the risk that's involved in staking your PancakeSwap here. And here's obviously the total staked cake. And so what you do is you go here to details, and then you go to enable, and then they'll come up on your phone, like on your Trust wallet, and it says, the asset from Trust into the decentralized application, which is PancakeSwap. And then this has to be the network fee that you would pay would be in BNB. So you would also have to own BNB. So if you have it on your Trust wallet, make sure you also have BNB and you have it in Trust wallet. That way, when you go to send the PancakeSwap from your Trust wallet to the decentralized application, the fee is paid in BNB. And so then, you pay it, you send it over, and then you'll have it staked. So that is with that. Any questions with that? Just want to make sure, it was pretty clear and straightforward, unless you guys want me to add.
Can you add and do a different one as well?
Yeah. I'm going to go through another one as well.
All right.
All right. So, bro? Hey, what's good, my boy? That damn Otis. All right. So the next one is AMP. So I bought AMP on Coinbase Pro as well. And then I have it on Trust Wallet as well. So it's the same process, but now you're going into where you can stake AMP. And this is where you would stake it, right? amp.flexa.network. Like I said, also make sure that you go through Twitter just so you can make sure that you're following under the right website. And it's the same thing. Connect your wallet. You go to Trust Wallet. And then, I don't know, for some reason, it's already connected. All right, so here we go. It's not a lot. This is what I have. And you go to stake. Let's just say I'm going to stake the whole thing. Continue. Apologies for the internet connection. I did warn you guys beforehand. Oh, okay. I got to actually open my Trust wallet. All right. So let's go here. I'm going to go through this again. All right, so it's not, I don't know why it's not coming up on my Trust wallet, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect and just redo it all over again. All right, so here we go. Connect your wallet, Trust wallet, and then we go into Trust wallet, wallet connect. We scan the QR code, and then it'll ask to confirm, to connect. So now we're connected. And then we go here, we go to stake, continue, waiting for approval, and then it'll come up on your Trust wallet. And since AMP is an ERC20 token, then you gotta pay in Ethereum. So also have Ethereum in your Trust wallet. So when you do the transaction, the network fee is gonna be paid in Ethereum, and it is pricey. So just be aware of that. And then you pay in Ethereum, you confirm, and then you'll be able to stake it there. Any questions there? All right. So those were two examples, and it's usually the same process with other staking platforms. So if you, for example, do Aave, right? Aave is a huge platform, and you can not only can you stake, but you can actually borrow, and your collateral will be crypto. So you go here, you go to connect, and same process, right? Wallet connect, you go into your Trust wallet, you scan the QR code, you confirm, and it's the same process throughout, the different platforms. As you guys can see up here, I have MetaMask. I don't use MetaMask too much, but this is also how you would do it. Once you connect here, you would connect this one, does a browser wallet, and so you connect to MetaMask, and then you do it straight from your browser, your computer, and that's with Aave. So let me just stop sharing this real quick. And so we're now going to, so I'm going to cover, so in this Patreon group, and in the Patreon group, the guy went on YouTube Live with the CEO of Celsius Network. I'm going to share that link with you guys right now, so you guys can watch that YouTube, just so you can listen to what Celsius Network has to offer. And, you know, Alex Mashinsky, probably slaughtered that guy's name, but that's the CEO of Celsius. And so I want you guys to watch that YouTube live. I'm going to share it right now, and then you'll feel a little bit comfortable, very comfortable actually. I feel very comfortable in terms of Celsius Network and what they have to offer. And I'm going to show you guys. So I just sent the link, right, of the YouTube live. You guys make sure you watch that after this, or watch it in the next couple of days. And so the next couple cryptos that I own that I'm going to be staking is Matic, Polygon, Polkadot, Aave, Litecoin, Stellar Lumens, Chainlink, and Uniswap, right? Those are a couple that I'm going to be staking on the Celsius network. So I'm going to share my screen once again so you guys can see the network and kind of the layout. And essentially, so this one, the only thing with this one is obviously centralized. And we've covered before, obviously, the differences between the centralized platforms and the decentralized platforms. But based on me watching this live and hearing it from the CEO, I feel pretty comfortable on using this platform. So I downloaded the application on my phone. I haven't set it up yet, but once I do, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be transferring from my ledger onto this platform in order to stake. And I'm going to show you guys the different rates that you can that you have available to earn on the cryptos that you own. So we're going to go here to products. We're going to go to earn. We're going to scroll down, and they actually offer a lot of different you know, tokens, coins, stable coins that you can stake. So here we start with stable coins. So these are all the stable coins that you can stake on this platform. And as you can see right here to the right, these are the different rates that they offer. So it's obviously way better than what the bank offers, that's for sure. They offer this gold token, and here are the cryptocurrencies that they you know, offer for you to stake. We have Bitcoin, Ethereum, obviously Celsius Network, CNX, Matic. So like I said, I'm going to be staking my Matic on this platform, and I'm going to be earning 10.51%. I'm going to stake my Polkadot, 8.86%. I'm going to stake my Aave, 5.92%. And I know you guys asked for a watch list or kind of what I'm looking into. And one of them is Compound. It's also a very huge platform for decentralized finance. And I'm going to be looking into maybe getting some positions in on this. And so I will be staking it on the Celsius network, and when I'll be getting 4.60%. Litecoin I have here at 4.08%. Stellar Lumens, Chainlink, Uniswap. So they have a lot of different you know, cryptos and options that you can stake on this platform. And they're also coming out with a credit card, which I thought was pretty cool, and it shows the legitimacy of this and kind of where they're headed. So this is the card. You can join the wait list, and then once you sign up for the Celsius network, you actually could earn $50 in Bitcoin once you use this. I would suggest that once you guys watch this right here, this link in YouTube that I got sent you. So this guy that obviously did the live with him, I'm part of his Patreon group. He's awesome, great guy. I highly suggest you guys to follow him. He's very, very smart, and he does some amazing, amazing reviews on different coins and tokens. Very smart guy. So you guys should look into him, into his YouTube videos. He has a lot of breakdowns, and like I said, his research and his tokenomics are magnificent. A lot of kind of the info that I get from him and others, but he's really good. So I highly suggest for you guys to look into him and look into that link that I sent you guys, so you guys can hear more or less about Celsius Network, what they offer and how they do that, and all the questions that are asked from people about centralized applications and centralized platforms. So take a look at that. And then also I would use his code, this guy's code. What I like is that he actually gives it to charity. He's big on animals. So a lot of the money that he receives from doing all these things, he actually donates to charities and animals. So I thought that was pretty cool. So I would use his code. So back here we have the credit card. And so it's a pretty, nice structured platform. And what you do is you download the application on your phone, and you'll have access to a lot of this. Also, you can see here, let's just say, for example, I own $10,000 worth of Bitcoin. As you can see here, APY is 6.20%. And the earnings that you would make on Celsius would be about this, annually if you hold for 5 years. Let's just say 1 year. There you go, 639. So 639 is what you will earn, in 1 year for having your Bitcoin staked on their platform. So if you already hold your cryptos, and if you are a long-term holder like me, this is obviously very attractive because you're going to be gaining interest on your holdings on something that's already appreciating. So let's not forget about that. You're going to be gaining on something that's appreciating in price. So right now, this is what you're getting on Bitcoin, but on Bitcoin's price at the moment. But once Bitcoin starts rising, obviously this dollar amount is going to increase as well based on the increase in price. And so that's kind of pretty much what I have in terms of staking. I don't want to overwhelm you guys with different platforms and different places that you can go stake. There's many places that you can stake. And obviously I would highly do research on where you stake, because obviously the risk is higher in some places compared to others. So that's pretty much it in terms of staking. If you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask. If you guys want me to look into maybe other things that you can stake, I can do so. But that is pretty much. I try to keep it pretty straightforward today. And we can actually run through, how the market is looking. We saw an increase on yesterday, and then we saw kind of a trace back down today. So pretty volatile. You could actually, make decent money here, just kind of swing trading that. And one thing that did stand out was Aave. Look at Aave. Wow, this is insane. So Aave, remember what I told you guys last week, despite the market being down, we still see things like Aave performing, amazing, 14.82%. I actually bought Aave when it was under $200. I got it at the dip, at the bottom. I got it around here. Right? I caught it actually around here. I'm actually going to share with you guys something real quick. I'm just going to go into this Excel sheet and move some things around. But I want to show you guys based on, let me see. So based on all the channels that I watch, and based on the more or less research that I've done, and just kind of the movement and previous predictions, and what's already been happening. So I came across some predictions based on the different cryptos, and I'm going to share with you guys this right here. So what I come across, so like I said, I'm part of a lot of different channels. And this guy that I told you guys to check out, he actually does some very, very, very good price predictions and analysis based on his tokenomics and just a lot of research. And recently he hopped on the live with two other, big people on YouTube that do also a lot of, YouTube videos and so on and so forth. Let me share my screen again. 1 second. All right, let me go here. All right, so I'm going to show you guys another channel that I actually follow. And this guy pretty much, his thing is news. He just kind of goes over news. So let me go here. Where are you at? Right here. It's called Digital Asset News. And this guy has, 234,000 subscribers. So a lot of people watch him, very credible, very, very smart. And he actually he did a live with the guy that I told you guys about. So it's right here. I'm going to share this link too, so you guys could check that out. And so they ran through some price predictions. And I don't know if you guys could see this clearly. So on January 7th, they predicted that at the end of they predicted on January 7th that Bitcoin was going to go to 38,000. And it actually went to 63,000. And then we came back down. And the price prediction, I mean, when they did this, it was 33. The price today, when they did this, was 33,281. And their price predictions is right here on the right. So based on this and based on other things that I've seen and just my conservative guesses, so why am I talking about? So this is more or less the price predictions, right, that I took from that. And you guys could go and take a look at these different cryptos and what they're currently at. But these are very smart people that do very good research, and they their price predictions are very conservative, which is what I like. They're not saying, oh, Bitcoin's going to go to 433, 500,000 by the end of the year. Their predictions are pretty conservative and pretty on point. And they actually kind of more or less align with my price predictions. So the one that stood out here was Aave. They actually predicted that Aave is going to go to $1,500 by the end of the year, which I can agree on. And the reason being is because Aave is one of the biggest decentralized finance, places where you can go and earn interest on your cryptos as well as borrow. And I kind of just dig deep on Aave and saw kind of what the all-time high was this year. And I'm going to show you guys what it was at and then what you can buy it at right now. So as you can see right here, the all-time high for Aave this year was $657. So right now it's at literally less than 50% off. Like I said, I got in, below 200, which was a freaking blessing. But even at 313, I'm still going to add positions on Aave at this price, just because of the all-time high, that this has had. And this was on May 18th. So obviously right now, everything's, pretty 50, 40, 60% discount. But the fact that Aave is moving at this rate, despite the market being down the way that is down, is pretty impressive, right? Because it's like I always say, Bitcoin is usually the catalyst to a lot of the other cryptos. First, you see a lot of movement in Bitcoin, and then you kind of see the other ones follow along. So the fact that Aave is still performing this well, despite the market being down and despite Bitcoin obviously tracing back, it's pretty impressive. So if you go into this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. But if you go into Aave right now at $313, and if it just goes back to the all-time high, you're already doubling your money, right? Now, if it goes to the price prediction, which is pretty conservative, and considering that this is one of the top decentralized finance places, and obviously we can also see that their market cap is not a lot, right? It's not even at $4 billion. So remember when I kind of went over this last week in terms of the market cap and how the price will move based on the rise in market cap. So let's just say that Aave, right, the future of DeFi, this is where eventually people are going to shift to earn interest and to borrow money, and it's one of the best platforms. If Aave were to go from, what it's at right now, which is 3.99 billion market cap, to, let's say, it goes all the way up to what a meme, which is Dogecoin, which is at $30.43 billion, that move alone will obviously, you'll see the increase in price by a lot. And $1,500 is probably lowballing it. So as we see adoption and as these platforms are put in the hands of more people, we're going to see that movement. So just take that into consideration. Like I said, it's not financial advice, but Aave is actually a position that I'm into. I bought it under $200, and I'm actually going to be adding my positions. And I really don't look at the price right now, it being 311 and it being 14%. Yes, it can come back down and I could get it cheaper, but just due to the nature of this and just due to the nature of my, me looking at it from 3 to 5 years, me going at $300 and the price prediction being at 1,500, it's still a win for me. So that's also on the watch list, even though I already own it. So that's kind of more or less, what I have for today. So if you guys have any questions, go ahead and ask. If you guys want me to look into something right now, please do. But that's pretty much it. And I don't know if Alejandro wants to add anything, any recommendations. Alejandro, if you're talking, we can't hear you.
Hello?
We can hear you.
Okay. Are you guys able to see me?
Yeah,
Yes,
we can see you.
you.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just not doesn't look like it's working on my end. So what I was gonna say is, like, if you guys don't want to go the decentralized way, like, I always recommend KuCoin for anybody. KuCoin is like the closest thing you can get to Binance without having to use a VPN and paying for a VPN. It's available to you no matter what country you're in, and they have a lot of staking options. KuCoin is a very legitimate platform. They have a mobile app available for both Android and iOS. You can get it on desktop as well. If you have an iPad, you can download it on your iPad, and you choose KuCoin. So you can put some of your money there. You can stake some KuCoin there. They have some pretty good staking options. They have stuff for like Kusama, Polkadot. One of my other little small cap coins, Curate, Xcur. You can stake that on there as well. So that's a pretty decent centralized staking platform. You're not going to get the highest interest rates because it's not the main focus. So they don't really offer super high interest, but it is a pretty decent option if you're looking to stake your coins on other places. So I definitely recommend KuCoin. And that's really the only recommendation I have, because I also don't, the kind of staking that I do is on smaller micro cap risky coins, and I don't really, that's something that I can go over during the week. I'll just send you guys some links so let's like what kind of stuff maybe I'm staking, but I don't really stake too much because I don't have many cryptocurrencies that are stakeable as well. So that's really all I have to say there in regards to staking. I would definitely recommend Celsius Network though. It has a big reputation right now, and it's only growing increasingly. I personally, if I did have some capital left over, would invest into some Celsius myself, just to have some of their token, because I do see them doing big things in the future, and they have a lot of big partnerships coming up. So Celsius Network is very good platform to be using right now.
I
That's really
do want to mention this. I didn't go through this, but as you can see, there's a difference between U.S. rates and international rates. So if we just switch over to international rates, you can see that, the rates are much, much better. And certain stuff like, Polygon, Matic, 13.30%. But obviously, there's a downfall to, I guess, living in the US, because you're restricted on potentially earning a little bit more.
Can't you get a VPN and set it up for out of the country?
You can, but I guess the risk there is like if something were to happen, then you probably wouldn't really they wouldn't really help you out, just due to the fact that you can't even be using it in the first place because you're a U.S. resident. So I guess that's the risk that you ultimately have. It's like Binance, for example. Like if you're a U.S. resident and if you're using the Binance exchange and something were to happen, like things that have happened before, you're not really going to get help because you're not supposed to be using that platform in the first place. So that's just the risk. But Celsius, very, very credible. They've never had any issues. They've never had any problems. So, yeah, you can. I haven't tried to do it, but I should, just to see and kind of get a feel for it, just to see if it, if it works. But yeah, that's it.
So if anybody has any questions, or if there are no more questions, we'll just leave it there. But if you guys have any questions, you can just go ahead and ask, and we'll go ahead and help you guys out with whatever else you guys are curious about. Again, though, the most simple form of staking is to just download the Exodus wallet, or if you have a ledger, just stake on your ledger or your Exodus wallet. You'll get pretty decent rates doing it like that, instead of just the other platforms, because also Celsius has lending available to it, which is why you might get higher interest rates than most other platforms. But yeah, if you don't want to complicate it too much, just download the Exodus wallet as well, and you always have that available too. It's the easiest, most simple way of doing it, and you just probably won't get the highest interest rates.
Actually, Alejandro was the one that recommended Exodus wallet to me, and I have to say it is amazing. I really love it. I love the structure of it. It has these cool features that you can customize it, with different colors and all this cool stuff. And it is also just very, very user friendly. And they have other stuff. So if you go into the Exodus wallet, they actually have an option for you. They apparently filed with the SEC to IPO. And you'll obviously have to go through a process of applying and becoming like an investor and providing, personal information. So I started doing it, but I kind of just waited a little bit and shifted back because I'm not really looking to do that yet in terms of, provide that type of personal information. But you actually can get access through the Exodus wallet to buy shares of Exodus, and they're going to be going public soon. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then they also have other features where you can actually bet on sporting games within the wallet. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. I didn't know actually about that one. So if nobody has any more questions left, we'll just leave it at that. We have talked a little bit about staking in the past, so I imagine you guys have a little bit more knowledge on that. If you guys have any recommendations for next week's live, we can get into it. We're basically doing a lot of like the basics with you guys. helping you like learn. So if you guys are also interested in just more education stuff, we can also go through that. There's a lot of stuff to be learned, because you know, when it comes to crypto, there's a big learning curve. If you, I might just ask this question in the chat, because I've been thinking about maybe doing a deep dive into like understanding Ethereum a little bit better and everything that it has available to it. Maybe, you know, price predictions as well, seeing like where it'd be within the next like 5-10 years, and what, you know, industries are going to be tagging along for the ride on Ethereum and stuff like that. You know, if you guys are interested in any content like that, let us know, so you guys could learn a little bit more, because this is really a lot, you know, mostly just education. It's not really, Sahid says it best, right? We're not financial advisors, we're educators. So we really want to teach you guys a lot of stuff. But yeah, if you guys don't have any questions left to ask, we can end it there.
I have a little thing to add.
Awesome.
Possibly next week, there's going to be a podcast on Ride Boundless in reference to the cryptocurrencies. You might want to check it out. It's going to be sometime next week. It's episode number 51 on the Ride Boundless podcast.
Yeah, right. So we were we can send that link out once.
Yeah, we'll send that information out, and we'll share with you guys the Instagram account so you guys can follow it. And the episode 51 podcast was actually with me and Alejandro, so they had us on there. And the Ride Boundless podcast is actually kind of targeted towards bikers, people that ride motorcycles. But the host actually, you know, he kind of wants to expand and get into everything else. And the biker community, I guess, kind of, you know, hears and wants to learn about crypto. So they actually had us on there, and we just spoke about some stuff, you know, and you guys should definitely check it out when it does come out. And we'll be sharing that with you guys in the, obviously in the group chat.
Yeah, cool. I'm hyped to be sharing that with you guys, because that was a pretty cool conversation that we had. So I guess
and there'll be many more. There'll be many more.
Oh yeah, for sure. And you know, that's maybe something that we have in the pipeline for ourselves as well. So I guess we'll end it there then. You know, doesn't seem like anybody else has any more questions left. You guys have that information, a little tidbit. We're on a podcast. We'll be releasing that link later on in the week. Sahid, you know, brought you guys some great information today. If you guys need any links, just let us know in the chat. We can send anything out about any stuff that we talked about today. And I guess that'll be it.
And also, if you guys have any cryptos that you guys, you know, want to stake that I didn't mention today, just send it in the group chat, and I'll look into the different options where you can stake. And then also, we've been through stakingrewards.com, where you can actually go into it yourself and see, you know, what's being staked, what's stakeable, and where it's staked. So that's also a resource that you guys can use.
Okay. Okay. So let me go ahead and stop the recording here.